Alrighty. What's goody with everybody out there, man? What's going on? Y'all already know what it is. It's your man Dre, aka Dre on Wheels, man. We back at it, man, for another edition, another watch along, man. It's Rockstar. It's Rockstar Monday, as we, dubbed it here at the 11:30 podcast on Wednesdays. So I appreciate everyone definitely tuning in, man. We about to get raw cracking. Let's get live on TikTok and everything, man. Wait for everybody to join the live, man. Let's go. Oh boy. That's all the way up. Alright. Let's see what's up, man. Alright, get them out there. Let's get what
Oh my God. Of the century. We have absolute power. And there is nobody who can stop us.
nobody.
Let me talk to you.
Let me talk to you. Alright, there we go.
You stole a great moment from the people at SummerSlam. It's only fitting that I steal some from you. It will be Seth freaking Rollins versus LA Knight.
Yeah.
It will be for the World's Heavyweight Championship. And listen closely, this is my favorite part. Ron Bronson, you boys are banned from.
Yeah, it was kind of like weak, man. They were banned from ringside last week, and ain't nothing happened, man. You know, they said CM Punk definitely kicking off. What's goody with everybody, man? Once again, man, we had to get something situated. There's always something, man. 5 minutes, 2 minutes right before I go live, man. But yo, appreciate everyone tuning in. We live here on YouTube, Twitch, and on TikTok live, man. Definitely come join the chat. Let's chat. Let's have fun. We watching Monday Night Raw tonight, man. For real, you tuning in on TikTok. Definitely double tap the screen, leave your boy a follow. Let's get with it. And yeah, man, we got Monday Night Raw, man, for real. Share the live and come join the live chat. But yeah, man, last week on Monday Night Raw, Adam Pearce made a World Heavyweight Championship match. I thought LA Knight was gonna win. I'm convinced now that WWE don't like two people, and that's LA Knight and Karrion Kross. Because we want Karrion Kross has been trending worldwide, for a while now. And especially last week, man. CM Punk obviously getting screwed by Seth Rollins at SummerSlam and also screwing LA Knight out of championship match. But I feel like he could have won that. At least CM Punk could have helped him. I mean, in a way, but, and then you got Roman Reigns, the World Heavyweight Championship picture on Monday Night Raw, man, is looking, yeah, it is. There's a whole lot of people, man. A whole lot of people gunning from Seth Rollins' World Heavyweight Championship.
TC is a one-man army right now. Stop by Wallace. Roman never saw it coming. Absolute power and total control.
Laid Roman out, man, and took his shoes 2 weeks in a row. Never doubt.
And Bonjour for just the second time at WWE flagship show in the capital
Yeah.
of Canada. This is Quebec City. We are live at Central Videotron for Monday Night Raw, live on Netflix, and presented tonight by Snickers.
Let's get with it.
Gentlemen, Michael Cole and Corey Graves at ringside tonight, and we start the night with some breaking news. We were supposed to have a Women's World Championship match tonight, but as reported on WWE social media channels earlier today, Naomi is not medically cleared to compete. So again, we will not have that.
So we're not having the Women's World Championship match. What happened with Naomi, man?
On Naomi.
Dang. Naomi ain't gonna be defending the title tonight. CM Punk. Oh man, I was looking forward to Naomi, man, kicking EO Sky ass for real, for real. CM Punk coming out here smiling, man. I mean, it must feel good to be alive on a Monday night, man. But I know he got a lot to say about one Seth freaking Rollins, man, doing whatever he have to do in his own power to stop CM Punk from capturing a World Heavyweight Championship, man. CM Punk.
Emotional 9 nights for this man, CM Punk, a former world champion, and Corey held that title just 5 minutes at SummerSlam.
I mean, look, that's the same thing happened to Drew McIntyre, right? When he won that joint at WrestleMania, it wasn't 5 minutes though. I think it was more so like 2 minutes. He won the championship and then got in CM Punk's face. I mean, CM Punk didn't do that though, but hey, Seth Rollins said by any means necessary, I'm definitely costing you the championship. Or better yet, you're not winning it. It's a hot crowd tonight. Friday night, they was in Montreal, man. That crowd was off the chain. It's a hot crowd. Real hot crowd.
Great to be alive on a Monday night in Quebec City or what? You're making it real hard for me to stay angry, but then I think
that's what I was saying. I would assume that he would be angry once he came out.
Heavyweight champion right now. I should have gold around my waist. I should be here representing this company and you people as champion, and I'm not. So I'm a little bit angry about it. I have a Seth Rollins problem.
You got more than the Seth Rollins problem. You got a Seth freaking Rollins problem.
Self-professed visionary who can't see what's right in front of his
Self-proclaimed visionary who can't see though.
Best to be CM Punk. He's failing miserably. But listen, SummerSlam. Did you guys watch SummerSlam?
Nah, a lot of us did.
Yeah, I climbed to the top of the mountain for the
Seemed like a rhetorical question.
I became champion in this company.
So, you know, one person is going to be angry besides CM Punk is LA Knight. I can definitely see him coming out here cutting Punk off for causing him the championship last night. He did what someone did to him.
Champion currently.
Probably not even knowing.
So I apologize, but I will say this. I promise you, if you thought before I was relentless in pursuit of my goals, if you thought before I was obsessed with becoming champion, after realizing that goal and the reality of holding it in my hands and looking at
Let's
you,
go.
the emotion
Seth
on your
Brown,
faces.
Bronson Reed problem. He got all of them. He got all three of them. It's a problem to him. To him and Roman Reigns, especially Big Bronson Reed, keep taking his shoes every week.
The player, not the game, and I don't hate the game. I've cashed in on a few people in my time, but boy, do I hate the player, Seth Rollins.
I'm telling you, it was last year. It was Drew and CM Punk. CM Punk, man, ever since he been back, he won the World Heavyweight Championship for 5 minutes though, but it seemed like he been having more so rivalries throughout the year now. With Drew last year and now Seth. Logan, what's going on, Logan? I'm happy Naomi Io didn't happen on Raw because we all knew Io probably wouldn't have won. I knew LA Knight was gonna cut him off. I knew it. This way she stays protected. I mean, I kind of agree with that. I kind of agree. I don't even really think they should have the match anyway, though, for real. But I mean, I think Io is protected. You know what I mean? Io been winning. I mean, Rhea Ripley can't even beat Io, so I mean, I feel like she is as protected as she's sort of gonna be. You know, I mean, even though Naomi did pin Io when she did cash in the Money in the Bank, but other than that, I mean, Io been doing her thing. But yeah, I'm really glad they didn't have the match. CM Punk and LA Knight. It's interesting. Let me talk to you. Tell you who game it is.
So let me talk to you.
Yeah.
SummerSlam, my man. Let's be honest. Everybody here knows, the whole world knows, you were robbed.
He was robbed. But I mean, Seth Rollins just pulled a okie doke over everybody, man. Said, look, they're going to forget about me. They're going to forget about me.
I'm going to tell you right now, you deserve, beyond a shadow of a doubt, you deserve to have your rematch. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. But
not before I get my rematch after you caused it.
I'm having my match. Has nothing to do with you. I'm having my match with Seth Rollins. And what do?
I would think he would actually.
You just can't.
I would think he would have distracted Seth and had Seth lose the belt after Seth did the same thing to him. But he intervened in the match and caused a DQ, which I wasn't a fan of, though.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Wrong time. Wrong time. Wrong time.
So what I'm telling you, we don't have a problem. I'd like to keep it that way. But what I'm telling you is I'm going to need you.
A couple of counters for the curve stomp.
Seth Rollins, my God, get Seth Rollins, whip his ass. But if you're going to do it on your time. If you're going to do it after the bell rings. Because at this point, you do deserve your rematch. You should get your rematch. But bottom line is, you get your rematch after I get mine. Oh, okay. I think I see your perspective.
Don't act slow, Phil.
Looking for thank you, Mr. Punk, for preventing Seth Rollins from ending my career. Did you think you were going to become heavyweight champion after he stomped your head into concrete like a coconut? So you're welcome for saving your life, for saving your career. And I am a former heavyweight.
I don't know if you want to look at it like that.
Cannot claim to be. So
yo, what's going on, Jake?
End the line and who gets a title shot? It's
what's going on?
You're looking at as the #1 contender. You can get back of the line.
All right, we got two guys gunning over the World Heavyweight Championship.
Well, I hope you feel like you got what you want. So at least a couple people were saying thank you. When I think about what you did, it's not thank that I want to say before you, if you get what I'm saying. What I'm telling you, yeah, you've been a world heavyweight champion. 12 years. It's been a long drought. It was long overdue. But bottom line, yeah, I haven't been there yet. So way more overdue. Now, you want to talk about, I heard you say a little bit ago, there's levels to this. Yeah, there are levels to this. And as good as you are, best in the world, you ain't on mine.
Okay.
So what I'm telling you is in the spirit of, like I said a minute ago, we don't have a problem. I'd like to keep it that way. And in order to keep that way, I'm going to do you two favors. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to forget last week happened, okay? As long as you don't do it again. Don't step over the line.
You can forget about that if Seth Rollins is going to be in the picture.
Favor 2, I'm going to go beat Seth Rollins. I'm going to be
Probably not before Roman Reigns if he comes out. Because it seems like Roman Reigns won a piece of Seth Rollins too.
Then you can be my first successful title defense.
Yeah. That sounds like a cool match. A 4-way. That's what I was thinking, a 4-way. Seth Rollins, LA Knight, and Roman Reigns.
No bad blood or no problems here. Because I don't want a problem.
And CM Punk.
No problems here. I got a Seth Rollins problem. You got a Seth Rollins problem. Well, listen, partner. I'm the best in the world.
All right, you said that already.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen.
My name is Paul Heyman. Yo, Bronson Reed, man. he got both of his sneakers on his around his neck. He wearing them, man, like a chain, man. Look here.
Merci beaucoup. Frank Delwan, Eduardo Carpentier, George St. Pierre. Anything that gets us in and out of this province speaking your guttural language.
What they trying? You want Roman? I don't know. They all off beat. They ain't even on the same track.
I'm gonna need subtitles.
For real, no bullshit. No, I'm gonna need subtitles on that. I didn't understand what they saying.
Guttural language. LA Knight, take it from the adorable.
Yeah, Bronson Reed, the tribal thief. That's what I meant to say.
Get into the favor business with CM Punk.
Well, I mean, it wasn't CM Punk the one who screwed anybody, though. I mean, he just said you had a favor to owe me. It was Paul Heyman who did his dirt.
It will cost you your position in WWE. It will
wear dress shoes. See if he's still them. What? No.
You cry, baby. You're gonna piss your pants, sit there and talk all night. Somebody's getting punched in the face tonight. If you want me to put hands on both your chins or the bronze, be my guest. Come on down. Come on down.
Yeah, they don't want that work from Braun Breaker.
Well, it seems that I did teach you well after all these years. That is one hell of an idea. Let's do it tonight. CM Punk and LA Knight. Please don't do that when I'm talking. Versus the future of WrestleMania, Braun Breaker.
And the future of WrestleMania. Not just the future of the business, the future of WrestleMania.
The Tribal Thief.
We really calling my man the Tribal Thief, though.
Challenge is for tonight. I'm not sure if you can get it through your big bloated head or not. We weren't out here looking for those two gooses walking footlocker. What we wanted, you know what? There's enough talking. You want to fight?
Well, damn. Hold up. Wait a minute, Holmes. Exactly.
Talk for me. Yeah, we will accept it. You never talk for me. You guys want to get kicked? You can get it stopped in tonight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Deal. See you tonight.
Oh, shit. Braun Breaker said, nah. Yo, you're 47. What are you going to do? They kind of are. They almost like 90 years old combined, though. They both in their 40s, though. But that's so weird that Braun Breaker mentioned that, bro. Like, bro, like, you're like 47. Like, what does that matter?
LA Knight and CM Punk to get on the same page before the end of the evening. Well, maybe we're going to find out. Well, let's switch gears for a moment and talk about the Intercontinental Champion.
Kick their butt.
Mysterio now calls himself the king of the luchadors. Had an opportunity to prove that last week against Dragon Lee. Dirty Dom set out to lead by example, but a very game Dragon Lee stood in his way. A shocking appearance by El Grande Americano.
I think that's Pete Dunne.
Uno, y dos,
that's Pete Dunne in the first match, and the other one is Ilya Dragunov. Now I don't know if they're going to be a tag team or what, but just the style and how the last guy jumped up on the apron. That if you go back and you look at Ilya Dragunov and then you look at that side by side of him, doing what he did right there, you can make the comparisons yourself. But Pete Dunne and Ilya Dragunov.
Hey, did you see the news about Naomi? What's going on there? But more importantly, what is going on with the Women's World Championship?
What the? Yes, okay.
Come on, guys. What's he doing here?
What in the world?
We're just talking strategy for the match, like.
You just gonna bring him into the clubhouse like that?
He's cool, I promise. Hey, can I talk to you for a sec? Yeah, what's up? In private.
All right, let's move Cha-Cha. You're a big boy. You're going to be slow head.
Listen, I'm pretty good at reading the room. And I'm pretty sure the rest of the group don't want him in here.
Maybe, but I am the king of the lucha. So I'm using it to my advantage for Saturday at Triple Mania.
You know what? That's a good idea. And maybe he can help you bring back the AAA Mega Championship to the clubhouse. That'd be great.
Exactly what I'm thinking. I got you. Just gotta trust Daddy Dom.
I trust you, mate.
Daddy Dom, though.
Gracias. Hey, grande. Tenemos una lucha. Vámonos.
I was going to say it earlier. Maybe you guys should go talk to Pierce. Sort it out.
We'll handle some business. Yeah.
Finn Balor up here making making moves for everybody. He need to be doing something though. Swinging around that bat.
His
Just concussions, no actual pyro. But it seemed like, man, even I thought it would happen, at SummerSlam too. But it seemed like they just didn't pull the trigger on the whole AJ Styles and Dragon Lee taking on Dirty Dom and El Grande.
Live on Netflix.
Okay, we got a luchador match here. Minus AJ Styles though, but I guess he's a high flyer. I guess you put him in it though. But yeah, man, it's real weird. Like they didn't even capitalize on the whole Dominic Mysterio, Finn Balor storyline. I guess they wasn't set of kicking Dirty Dom out of the group just yet, or maybe Finn Balor, which I think Finn Balor could stay in the group, and just had his own Judgment Day. But I think Judgment Day is all over the place right now. Liv Morgan's injured, everybody is just all over the place.
A little too likely, but he's also promised that he will never make that mistake again, and he's coming after Dominic Mysterio and the Intercontinental Championship. It's going to be a big opportunity for AJ to make a little headway, understanding full well that Dirty Dom is looking forward to this Saturday and the opportunity at hand to become AAA Mega Champion. We could be talking about Dirty Double Dom next Monday. Oh, please.
Dirty Double Dom.
Maybe he's okay with it. He is the king of the luchadors. I'm going to run it past him. I'm sure you will.
Yeah, he gonna win. Just those I've had though.
The sensational Dragon Lee, the man who with Mysterio once dubbed the future of Lucha Libre. But Dragon's had some issues not only with Dirty Dom, but also with El Grande Americano in recent months. Especially last week.
You hungry and
Well, not one, not two, but three El Grande Americanos. I know I've been giving you a hard time about that.
Yeah, that was then.
Maybe it was a one-time thing. It was a freak accident. There was something in the air.
eye?
I can't really explain it. What I can explain is how wildly talented Dragon Lee is. Another one of the four men who will be competing this weekend at Triple Mania for the AAA Mega Championship. If we want to talk about strapping a rocket to your career,
Could have kept the chicken for you.
Four-way matchup in Mexico.
For real.
Corey Graves will be calling all the action. And a little announcement coming up in a few minutes. Who's going to be joining you at the announced desk? And of course, Triple Mania to be seen on WWE's YouTube channel.
Maybe if they put Dragon Lee into certain positions, man, I can really get behind them though. But I think it's the thing. Would the LA Knights say to CM Punk? I mean, you just say, hey, you get in the back of the line, basically, and you get a title match after me. Basically, that's really what he said. But we're gonna have both of them teaming up tonight, taking on the Bron Brons. Yeah, the Bron Brons though. But yeah, man, what I was saying about Finn Balor, man, I thought WWE was gonna pull the trigger on Finn Balor and Dirty Dom because it was like Finn Balor was having this jealous momentum, not momentum, but jealous vibes against Dirty Dom, and he was, and then you could see Finn Balor doing sort of crud stuff like a friend wouldn't do, like knowing that Dirty Dom had Liv Morgan in his corner, he introduced Roxanne Perez, just little small stuff, and trying to get Dirty Dom, or at least Roxanne, under Dirty Dom's skin, bringing them in chicken nuggets and all this other stuff, and they sort of didn't capitalize on it, like I thought they would, but they sort of going in another direction with Dirty Dom. But eventually, I think it's going to come to a head because I think, although Dirty Dom was an addition added to the Judgment Day after Rhea Ripley, we gonna look at it like Dirty Dom and Finn Balor is one of the OGs of the Judgment Day in a way.
Triple Mania this coming Saturday, Corey
And
Graves.
Raquel, Raquel, she's in it because Liv had got in it. So Liv and Raquel, they were tag team partners before Raquel had got injured. So it was just like, hey, she's in it. You know, Carlito was in it for a minute. Oh, Suicide died by Dragon Lee. Carlito was in it for a minute until, you know, of course, his contract was up and he got released. Our truth. Yeah, so it was just like, yeah, you know. And man, yo, I do want to mention before we get too far into this match, man, Karrion Kross. If you guys have checked out the Karrion Kross documentary on YouTube, man, I found about it late last night. And I was up to like 1 o'clock in the morning watching. It's like an hour and maybe 15 minutes or so about Karrion Kross talking about his SummerSlam match and all the ideas that he have and how the promo after WrestleMania was actually a work. You know, and you know, he was the metaphor talking about the guy in the truck and everybody drew conclusions to Triple H and you know, so much stuff. So you know, if he's actually really gone from the WWE, man, it's like I said, I feel like WWE don't like two people, LA Knight and Karrion Kross. One of them is actually gone now. So, but it's just so ironic to me that that documentary came out a couple of weeks sort of after the WWE Unreal documentary comes out. And then, you know, we just had Seth Rollins pull a switcheroo over everybody's head at SummerSlam, and we thought he was injured. Not only that, R-Truth gets released and he comes back. So, I mean, I don't know all the way about this one. This could be a work, which I hope it is, though, which would be phenomenal. But if it ain't, man, like, you know, wish the best for Karrion and Scarlett, man. But yeah, if you guys haven't checked it out, definitely check it out.
Saturday Triple Mania. It's not uncommon in this business to forge a strategic alliance. Maybe Americano and Dirty Dom take care of Vikingo. Remove Dragon Lee from the equation and make it more of a one-on-one situation. It happens all the time. Dragon Lee taking the fight to El Garante. Kick to the face. Dragon Lee. Top rope now.
Oh, crossbody. Oh, two.
And a kick out at 2 by Americano. Impressed thus far by the teamwork of AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. Kyle's in off the tag and double team coming. Double kick and Americano in trouble. Looks to roll out of the ring. Dirty Dom. I'm quite sure why he wanted to do that, but I think he. Oh no! Oh no! I think he's gonna play here.
Okay, I don't think that's what he was trying to do, but he did it though. Powerbomb to Dirty Dom. All right, we're gonna regroup and we're gonna get this match underway, man. Yo, once again, we are live here on TikTok, Twitch, and on YouTube, man. Trying to reach a goal, man, on TikTok, man. You know, TikTok, man, it's a bunch of family members on TikTok, man, just supporting each other, man. You know, that's how I see it. That's how I view it a lot. You know, it's a lot of crabs in a bucket type situations and, you know, Facebook, Instagram, or, you know, or whatever like that, man. We trying to support each other. So if you tuning into the live, you like wrestling, because I get off live, bro, and I be like, oh, this person was in this joint for an hour, 25 minutes. This ain't nothing. I don't know. You know, I'm learning, you know, continue learning on TikTok, though. But, hey, shit, they paying people to go live, bro. My man joined the Heels for Life Wrestling. I can't think of my man's name though. Yeah, I was on this podcast. He stepped in on a live not too long ago. You know, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, man, just share the live, man. Share the live. For real. And follow. Trying to get some more follows, man. I don't know why the hell I look like that. Let me see. What's going on here?
That's the kick out. I will admit that this current version of El Grande Americano has been extremely successful and impressive. I don't understand why you need to feel the need to speak of different.
Yeah, I look real brownish.
There have been, you know, different Supermen over the time. It's
maybe it was me.
It's fine. It's fun. El Grande Americano. Well, Last week there was three. Not paying attention. Yeah, I was going to go there. Whipped into the corner
So we want tables? Oh,
off the top turnbuckle. AJ was extremely upset last week after, as you put it earlier, being outsmarted by Dirty Dom in the matchup at SummerSlam.
and the next couple of weeks, man, Monday Night Raw, well, specifically Monday Night Raw, it's going to be on for 2 weeks in a row at about, what, 3 or 4 o'clock? I think I saw it on, I think I saw 2. And I think that's the one for France. Yeah, but I know they're going to be in Birmingham, UK, and France. Oh.
Dom able to put on the brakes and a right hand across the eyes. And look at this viciousness from the Intercontinental Champion. Absolutely great counter that time by Dirty Dominic Mysterio, who, despite how I feel about him personally, has been impressive. Great Intercontinental Champion since winning the title back at WrestleMania. You see it that way.
Tell you, Dirty Dom gonna be a star. Dirty Dom.
Great tag team matchup here tonight on Monday Night Raw, live on Netflix from Quebec City, in the province of Quebec, Canada. Dirty Dom and El Grande Americano against Dragon Lee and AJ Styles. There's a match like this, despite the fact that it's a tag team, help either Dom or El Grande or Dragon Lee build momentum Triple Mania on Saturday. I don't know if momentum is the right word. If nothing else, it's familiarity. Just to get to mix it up with somebody who you're going to face.
This match must be just to promote AAA for this coming weekend. The Dragon Lee ain't been doing nothing though, but I mean, ever since he left NXT, other than teaming up with the LWO, or I think he was supposed to be with the LWO. And obviously Chad is injured, so we got my man Ludwig Kaiser playing El Grande Americano. Don't worry, the tribal thief will show up later.
Not going to make it any easier. Glancing blow to the face. And now, that one caught it good. That pendulum drop kick scrambled the brains of El Grande Americano. You see a smirk on the face of Dragon Lee, who's looking to finish the job. And now sending the
somebody got an elbow pad tonight. Oh, running forearm. Running elbow for real.
Dropping El Grande Americano. Dragon Lee feeding off the WWE. Here comes Don, and there he goes.
Oh.
Step up kick, El Grande Americano, and Dirty
Take my man head off.
Dividends. Dom now with a cheap shot. Dragon.
I mean, he really had a cheap shot. Like he's in the match though. Just the referee back was turned.
Types of trouble. Wow, a little show of teamwork. Sometimes it just takes a few minutes.
Brush your teeth? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I guess this is one of the Monday Night Raws. I'm going to have to put subtitles on. Well, Amy said it best. I ain't the only one who be having the subtitles on when I'm watching a show on Netflix. Especially when something be going on, be like, hold on, wait a minute.
They tied Dragon Lee up in the bottom rope as El Grande Americano, the official, trying to finally get Dragon Lee released. Look at Dirty Dom donning an homage to the original Rey Mysterio.
Sound like they're saying you look goofy.
Well, I mean, he does refer to himself as...
Everybody got a mask on except AJ Styles. It'd be funny if he pulled one out and put it on.
Vicious cross faces under the chin of Dragon Lee.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Cool peasy.
Chin lock applied here. Dragon Lee down, is now back to his feet. Some body shots from Dragon Lee create some space, at least momentarily. Dragon Lee placed on the top turnbuckle. Dirty Dom looking to join.
You trying to take his mask off?
Oh, look at this. Dirty Dom looking to rip the...
Yeah, he trying to take the mask off.
In Lucha Libre culture, that is the highest form of disrespect, taking another competitor's identity from him. Well, again, if you were the king of the luchadors, respect the mask of a fellow luchador, try to explain that to me. Dirty Dom wants to rule with an iron fist. It ain't easy being king of the luchadors. Look at Dirty Dom go. WWE fans,
Okay, I understand that chat.
they just can't quite make up their mind how they feel.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like, I ain't understand Dominic Nacelle. I don't, you know what? That's probably some French language in the sign, but
Hey, they didn't like the fact that he just invited a
yeah, now they chanting Dirty Dom.
private clubhouse. Sure, but even Finn Balor has to understand it's for the greater good. Because if Dirty Dom leaves Mexico City this Saturday with the AAA Mega Championship, you know what that means for the Judgment Day? Even bigger things, even more grandiose plans. Can you imagine how insufferable Dirty Dom would be if he was a double champion? And a,
Come on, AJ, man. You saw him coming, man.
by Dirty Dom to AJ Styles. And AJ now enraged. The official Eddie Arango trying to force him back out to the apron. Dom is a master manipulator. He's gotten so deep under the skin of AJ Styles. AJ's going to need tweezers to remove him. Yeah, it's not often that you see AJ Styles lose his cool like that.
This match been going on for a minute, though. 2 commercial breaks in it, though. Yeah, that's what I be talking about, sir. But damn, they literally literally ripping his mask off. That's what I'm saying. Like, certain matches, man, bro, like, 1 commercial break max. Like, maybe, you know, the whole Naomi and Io Sky match, you know, with that being taken out, probably, you know, they are heavy. No, which one is it? They heavy on time, or light on time, heavy on time. So they got a lot of time, you know, to go by. But still, man, come on, one commercial break max with this match. You know, I don't think it need to, you know, 2 commercial breaks, bro. Like, in my opinion. Ads keep popping up on my phone and won't stop.
Still trying to fight back in. Style of a superstar we haven't seen in a while. Big right hand by Americano.
Hey man, look here. If you talking about the ads on Netflix, then that's another thing. But on YouTube, hey, that's just a part of the game right there.
Absorbed a tremendous amount of punishment in this match.
You know, the channel here is monetized, so you know, it's gonna be ads gonna definitely pop up. You know, but you can skip it 5 seconds. 5 seconds for an ad. You know, 15 seconds. We live in an age now where we can't sit through a fucking commercial break. I tell you, I ain't. Look at, I'm saying it though, and I'm one of them too. I'm one of them too. I start a show, you know, 45 or an hour and a half, sort of, after it been on, so I could just fast forward all the commercial breaks and just watch the show. No, I mean separate ads. Oh, okay. There's no skip. Oh. Oh. What Dragon Lady with an opportunity now?
To cover to make the tag to the phenomenal AJ Styles. Gotta get there. Not sure how much more.
Oh, the referee turned around. I was about to say it'd be funny. I got a strong feeling. What Dirty Dom at? Is they gonna show Dirty Dom? I knew it. I knew he was gonna come around and try to pull him off. Oh, he caught him. Oh, damn! Did he run into the cameraman too?
Back in the ring.
German suplex.
Delivers a kick right to the face. AJ looking to grab the tag rope once again, ensuring that the tag is legal if somehow Dragon Lee makes it across the ring. Dirty Dom still wiped out of the timekeeper's area.
Dragon Lee all the way on the other side of the ring. Come on, man. Crawl, bro. Crawl. You gotta crawl faster. He crawling like he in the video game.
And here comes AJ Styles. The
Mm.
Flying forearm rocks El Grande. Styles fired up here. This capacity crowd behind Styles. Cover.
1, 2.
Gonna break the near fall. It's like there's 3 dirty dogs tonight. The man is absolutely everywhere. I have to agree with you on that. Dominic's been all over the place in this matchup. Well, he's in trouble now. Double team coming. Dragon Lee launched.
Okay.
The second rope.
Going for a monkey flip into a Styles Clash. Oh, sweet. Styles Clash. Pin him.
Seems like AJ gonna allow Dragon Lee to have the glory.
Grande. Oh, boy. Pushed him all the way off.
By Americana to AJ Styles, who's stunned. And Styles.
Mm.
Americana.
1, 2.
Kick down by Americana. Take a look back at some of this breathtaking.
I'm telling you, this match has been going on for almost about 30 minutes probably right now.
Down goes Dirty Dom.
A match that, you know, you wouldn't expect. That was a crazy push, though, especially the way he fell.
Americano begging to get out of harm's way, and he does. He rolls under the bottom rope out to the apron. Not going to find any respite out there, Americano. And Styles up on the top rope.
All right, man. He reaching up. Come on, ref. Turn around. I know you see him. Oh, there you go. It fell. Dirty Dom done picked it up. And then he about to put it in his mask. Ah.
Dirty Dom. Eddie, look at Dirty Dom just put that steel wire in his mask. You're going to get the champ in trouble.
Man, you going to get the champ in trouble. Tag. Oh, no.
AJ Styles.
Oh, he going to hit him with it.
Here's the cover near fall.
Roll him up. 1, 2, 3. Yo. El Grande. Americano got to do better, man. He fumbled the steel plate. That's probably because he had it too far down in his nuts. That's probably why. He was pulling that shit out from his nuts, man. It was like, nah, man, I ain't about to put this in my mask. But Dirty Dom sure enough did, though. That was wild.
Don't feel bad, Cole. It's the reality of the situation. But come this Saturday, Dragon Lee, El Hijo del Vikingo, you better be ready because Dirty Dom and El Grande Americano.
The AJ Styles and Dirty Dom little thing back and forth is been pretty interesting.
Metal plate falls out of the hand of
The AJ Styles want to get his hands on Dirty Dom so bad. And what you did at SummerSlam, which I love how it was a throwback to Eddie and sort of Eddie / Rey Mysterio / Kurt Angle. Like it was really throwbackish.
His team with the victory. Perhaps he prefers fortuitous. Man. Sam. Adam.
Not the biggest Sammy fan right now, man.
About the World Championship match for Clash and Paris. Look, I know you've got a lot of guys angry in the face, okay? But I've talked about this too much. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Adam, I'm trying to become world champion. All I'm asking for is a chance.
Look, I cannot make any promises. You got Rusev tonight, though. So let's get
That's why we got Rusev taking on Family tonight, which I'm pretty sure is probably coming up next.
James. You wanted this thing? Yeah. I'm glad you're here for this, too. Whatever this is with you and Rusev, what happened last week, I cannot have a repeat of tonight. Period. I just want you to hear that from me. Yeah? Yeah. And who's going to stop me?
Hey, Sheamus, look, man, I know you got your problem with Rusev. Tonight's match really matters to me. I'm asking you now as a friend. Please don't get involved in this match, right?
All right. You have my words.
But the second that match is over, that Bulgarian bastard is mine.
That Bulgarian bastard is mine. Sami Zayn. I mean, I feel like Sami Zayn's little quest to go after the World Heavyweight Championship is pretty much valid. Like, if Sami Zayn don't, go after a World Championship after, like, what's the point now? I believe, he already won the Intercontinental Championship. Done, other stuff. The Bloodline will probably be the biggest highlight of his career, teaming up with the Usos and Roman and everything like that. But other than that, man, yeah, he got to win a World Heavyweight Championship or after that, like, what's the point? Kind of like, what's next for him?
What a reception for Sami Zayn, born and raised in Laval, Quebec, just about 3 hours to the south across the river from Montreal. Well, we know
Of course, he's the biggest baby face. When they come to Canada, if it ain't Kevin Owens.
Tonight, he's getting a double dose, a heaping helping of love.
But yeah, man, I ain't the biggest Sami fan right now. I feel like, man, there was no way Karrion Kross could have, lose twice to Sami. It seemed like it was sort of a feud they were trying to get out of their feet and get Sami to say these words that Karrion Kross wanted him to say, but it didn't go his way. Night of Champions, I understand. I didn't really see Sami Zayn losing that match because of Sami Zayn's background. They were in Saudi Arabia and all that stuff like that, and Sami gets, cheered, babyface cheered while he's over there and stuff like that. So I ain't see Karrion Kross defeating him. But at SummerSlam, man, that was Kross' moment. That was his moment. Yeah, but I feel like that was his moment, man. But his contract didn't get renewed, so his contract is up. WWE didn't. Charles, what's going on, Charles? WWE didn't, re-sign, him for a new contract. They just let it expire. So he was, and instead of him getting released, his contract expired, and I guess that what made that documentary so hot. Because it came out on the day his contract expired. So if WWE didn't reach back out to him, he put that out like it was like, like it just happened. And I was just like, yo, but at the same token, man, I say, like, it's just so ironic that came out few weeks after the Unreal jump came out. That's really getting a whole lot of buzz. I don't think it's no coincidence, but hopefully they could do something big with Karrion Kross. Even when he mentioned in the actual documentary that, even when a fan walked up to him at the book signing and mentioned that how Karrion Kross, man, if Bray Wyatt was still alive, you could see Karrion Kross with Bray Wyatt all the way. You can see him in which they revealed in somewhat of a version of the Wyatts, but I guess they weren't gonna call it that. Karrion Kross was in that though, so yeah, man.
On the left side of your screen, we could be coming to a city near you in the fall. Raw and SmackDown visiting these cities with the new live events pre-sale on Wednesday. The on sales happen on Friday.
Let me see something real fast.
I want title match. I was promised.
I understand. I do. Trust me. I don't like this any more than you do. The only thing I can say, Naomi is not medically clear. The match cannot happen tonight. But look, I give you my word. As soon as I know anything else, I will let you know.
Oh, pobrecita. Yo, don't feel bad. Not having a title match tonight is actually a good thing for you.
Yeah, Raquel's right because now you don't have to lose the championship match to Naomi again.
EO versus Roxanne tonight.
Now since you're done with EO, maybe we can talk about some opportunities for Raquel and
I came to Quebec to fight. So maybe I can fight her?
You know,
EO versus Roxanne.
great idea. In fact, it's such a great idea that it is official.
It's official.
See you tonight.
Love it.
Are you kidding me?
Roxanne and EO tonight, live on Raw from Quebec City and Quebec, of course, Corey, a hotbed for many legendary WWE superstars. A who's who from Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, of course, the Quebecers, the legendary Pat Patterson, the model Rick Martel, so many more. And tonight, you can tell by the ovation how much respect this city has for Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn, Rusev live one-on-one tonight. Let's show you how we got here when the Rusev and Sheamus
Okay, how can I hit
followed
first?
the chaos last week. Well, we expected next-level brutality from the Celtic Warrior and Rusev, and boy, did these two deliver. Our official left with no choice but to count both superstars out. Unfortunately, Sheamus and Rusev never got the memo that the bell rang and the match was over. The brutality continued.
Man, they ain't got no
It's
return
just all out of
shows.
pride. I'm moving forward.
And the fight between Rusev and Sheamus ended up in the backstage area. Sami Zayn trying to separate both men, and what did he get for it? Shot right in the face by Rusev.
Get
So
down.
this is an interesting
Down.
matchup here tonight between Sami and Rusev. This is actually the
Down.
fourth time where these two men have gone one-on-one, but the first time in 8 years. And Rusev has not been able to beat Sami Zayn in his career. Well, 8 years is an eternity in this business. You're talking about a completely different Rusev, and for that matter, a completely different Sami Zayn. Your skill sets evolved, your in-ring psychology evolves. This might as well be a first-time matchup for these two guys. And there's been a lot of momentum on Sami Zayn as of late. The victory over Cross at SummerSlam, and of course,
Last time Rusev was here, wasn't Sami Zayn in NXT?
The win over United States champion Solo Sikoa. And tonight, 3 hours from home in Quebec City. Obviously the favorite. No questioning, and Sami Zayn is wildly popular here in Quebec. Unfortunately, Rusev
Of course
wants to
he
send
is.
people home as disappointed as they've ever been. As disappointed.
I'm seeing this match really ending in a disqualification.
Oh, and there's a big elbow drop to the
I believe the last match they had, Rusev won between Sheamus, and obviously they was brawling out there all around the arena backstage last week. Sami Zayn looking to go after the World Heavyweight Championship. I don't really see them having Sami take an L tonight. So, however this finish goes, we're going to see. We also got Io Sky and Roxanne still to come later on tonight. Obviously, Naomi was supposed to take on Io for the Women's World Championship. That is not going to happen. You know, Naomi is unclear to compete tonight.
Look at the fire from Sami Zayn. How can he not feed off the capacity crowd here tonight in Quebec City? Well, that's what Rusev needs to contend with, and I'm sure Rusev entered this matchup. No! Well, wow. He's got to remove the audience from the equation. Here's the cover by Rusev off that high elbow and a kick out by Zayn. Rusev, he's just scared, no doubt about it. In the best physical condition that we've ever seen, meaner than the day is long. And Rusev fully understands the assignment tonight. He's got to slow down the pace. He can't let Sami feed off of the live crowd because no one does it better than Zayn.
Yeah, I understand that one though. Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn champs.
Rusev needs to avoid this. This is where Sami operates at his best. Here we go. Off the top rope. Arabian press. Oh, wow. The great Sabu. Sami Zayn is on absolute fire tonight. Sami understands the opportunity at hand. Rusev misses wildly again, and Zayn caught by the powerhouse. Slamming Sammy to the mat. Suddenly, to silence this crowd in Quebec City.
Go sit down.
And you mentioned it earlier, Corey, Rusev just has to slow Zayn down, take the crowd out of this, and trying to do just that. Now mocking the WWE fans here. It's about Gary and Drew having a little fun with the WWE Universe tonight. I assure you, Sammy not having anything resembling fun right now. Rusev continues to punish Sami Zayn.
I don't understand none of their chants.
That. Suplex by Rusev.
Oh man, let's crack open this beer, man. Let's get with it. Everybody that's tapping in, man. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, man. Let's go.
Now it's Rusev orchestrating the response. Now, but Rusev's got to be careful that he doesn't get too carried away here. He's allowing Sammy a lot of time to recover. You're absolutely right about that, Carl. You know, Sami Zayn has a near endless gas tank. I'm afraid Rusev about to be reminded of that fact. Sammy blocks the right, delivers the right of his own. Sammy blocks again. Rusev with a knee right to the midsection. Look at Sammy trying to muffle up Rusev.
Suplex.
So much has been made for you, this relentless, almost obsessive pursuit of finally becoming a world champion by Sami Zayn. At some point, you're going to put way too much pressure on yourself. And it's not going to allow you to reach the goals that you want to reach. You know, with a lot of superstars, I would agree with you wholeheartedly. Oh, this is Sami Zayn we're talking about. Sami has something intangible. Sami needs to be obsessed. It's how Sami does his best work. He puts pressure on his own shoulders and feels the need to live up to that pressure. It's one of the secrets of Sami's success. And I guess that's what keeps driving him to come out each and every week and take on any challenge. But what a clothesline by Rusev. Now he's just toying.
It was stiff
the
clothesline.
WWE fans here. This is a Rusev's MO, Corey. Just wear your opponent down until they have no fight left. The most dangerous aspect about it is Rusev.
Come on, Rusev, you got this one, man.
Look at that.
Of course, Sami Zayn is the big underdog, so he's definitely going to fight from under. Got the crowd behind him.
Sami Zayn has been trying to fight back here in this matchup, but Rusev has done a great job grounding Zayn. The Bulgarian looking for a home run here, perhaps a superplex, but Zayn doing his best to lower his center of gravity and counter what Rusev's looking for.
I can see a sunset powerbomb coming. Sunset flip powerbomb up. Nope.
So loud and supportive, Sammy. Leapfrog by Zayn. He'll roll through. Rusev.
Oh.
Overzealous there, and Sammy looking to make him pay. Top rope.
Tornado DDT. Looking for a haluva kick already. Oh.
Get ran into a boot by Rusev. Cover. Near fall. Referee Jessica Carr in position, and Sammy kicks out. You can see the frustration on the face of Rusev, who connected right on point with this match. Look at that, right in the temple of Sami Zayn. But it wasn't enough to keep the underdog down. Rusev says it's over. Sammy's in position.
Rusev crush.
Used to take out so many men over the years.
I feel like Rusev, man, like, man, in the day of managers, man, Rusev should have a dope manager, not Lana. Not Lana. He should have a real dope manager, man. Should be a guy, you know, within his, you know, nationality, man, and can speak for him in a way. Rusev don't have to speak his in-ring work, speak for himself, but when he do speak, like you have to listen to him. Looking for an exploding suplex. No, he blocked it. At this point, he'd be throwing him all the way over the top rope.
Big heavy right by Rusev. Sami Zayn is a deceptively strong superstar. May not look like it, but Sami can move weight around when he needs to. Sami out to the apron. Rusev with a
Oh, he about to mock Sheamus.
space. You know why? Yeah, exactly. Don't you, Cole? He's going to send a little message to his buddy Sheamus. Sheamus calls this the 10 beats of the Potterin. And he knows Sheamus is here. Sheamus promised to stay out of this matchup. And Rusev now just... Boy! The 10 beats of the Bulgarian.
Even after Sami moved, he was still swinging.
Sheamus didn't hear you say that. Me too.
I said like today. Mommy.
Size.
Mommy.
Right?
Shh.
Head size of Rusev. And now Sami caught him.
Now he got the exploding suplex.
Sami with a chance. With a world title opportunity for Sami's future. Zayn lining it up and
Who's that? Oh! We got Solo and them. They came out to Sami Zayn. Look like Sami Solo was like, nah, we ain't done with you. I don't know why she keep coming back in, not just giving him something, man. But keep looking crazy. Oh.
Alatonga with a massive boot. And finally, officials and security making their way down here to separate these men. I have no idea why Solo and his crew are here. This is Monday Night Raw, not Friday Night SmackDown. With a statement, Solo Sikoa's not going to stand as your United States champion for Sami Zayn.
I knew it was going to come into a disqualification. I knew exactly he was going to come into a disqualification. But now, since the match over, now Sheamus is out here, right? Bro kick. Oh, that was a knee. Boy, that was perfect timing when I just said that. Now, all the security went from one side of the ring to the other side of the ring to try to prevent Solo and his MFTs from beating up Sami.
Celtic Warriors on a rampage. Security guy coming over our desk. And now Rusev and Sheamus rolling once again.
All right, we need a false count anywhere matchup between Sami and not Sami, but Sheamus and Rusev. If they, well, even if it doesn't though, we still need a false count anywhere match. But I'm wondering if this is going to turn out more or less like Sheamus and Cesaro, how they brawled for about 7 matches and decided, you know what? Damn, Sami, he got a bruise on his eye too.
And again, ladies and gentlemen, Sami Zayn was closing in on a victory over Rusev, perhaps a future world title opportunity hung in the balance before he was assaulted by Solo Sikoa and the MFTs.
Are they just gonna help him up back? Solo and them gonna come back out and attack him?
And Sami now being helped out of the arena. Just quite the disappointment for the fans here in Quebec City and for Sami Zayn tonight. Corey, it just seems like each and every time Sammy could be closing in on an opportunity at the world title, something just happens to create yet another bump in the
I feel
road.
like somebody about to come back out and attack him.
The underdog from the underground.
Oh no.
Perpetually coming up just short.
I think that was the kick by Rusev, man. The left looked like a black guy in a way.
Tough break for Sami Zayn. And Corey, let's show you in case you missed SmackDown. I thought you were going to show the fallen.
Yeah, I know, right? I was about to say, who the hell is that?
Like a human missile at our feet. Well, I know you got business to tend to. I'm sorry. Well, this guy hit me in the elbow. I could care less. Hit him with your finish. Well, here we see Sami Zayn with the exploder to Solo Sikoa. One of the many reasons Solo in the MF. Now, this is last week. Very similar turn of events. JC Mateo and Tala Tonga making their presence felt at the expense of Sami Zayn. But as Solo looked to finish the job with the Samoan spike, Sami Zayn stealing a
Solo windbreaker, man, as United States champion. I think he like 1-4 right now. Maybe like 2-4.
Montreal prompted the attack tonight by Solo Sikoa and the MFTs on Sami Zayn. Some payback for
I don't know, wait a minute. I don't even know. Like, the only matchup I can remember him winning was the match at SummerSlam against Jacob. I think he did beat Jimmy. I'm not sure.
Pierce has got to do something about this. It was an absolute melee, but listen, we used to say it about Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Let's say it about Rusev and Sheamus. Let those dudes fight forever. Yeah. Keep the guys out of my lap. I got wires all over the place. So, and we understand Sheamus and Rusev are still fighting somewhere in this arena. How the hell do you get those two guys under control? I would recommend the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, to your point. I don't mean Jacques Rougeau. I mean the actual Mounties. The actual Mounties. We may need them here tonight. Can we need protection out here. I need the coal mine back.
The coal mine. I was never wondering why they had the announce position up in like the booth area, kind of like how NBA doesn't do it. NBA be courtside, but I want to say something like NFL, but obviously those are stadiums. It's pretty much different, you know.
Get your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com or elevate your fight night with VIP ticket packages at onlocationexp.com/Canelo Crawford. Sami Zayn moments ago closing in on the victory of Rusev, perhaps a future world title opportunity, when he was attacked by Solo Sikoa and the MFTs. Ongaloa, JC Mateo, Tala Tonga, and as you mentioned, the United States champion Solo Sikoa calling the shots. An all-out assault was launched on Sami Zayn, potentially spoiling Sami's world championship hopes. Only time will tell, but a tough night for Quebec Song. Serious right now? Yeah, you watching? Look, Nick, with all due respect, I'll call you back. What? You know, we separated Rusev and Sheamus. You separated them? Yeah. Like you did last week? Can you go make sure, please? Now? Thank you. Hey. Bonjour, PC.
What?
Pizza must be stopped. He tried to destroy my hat that cost over $12,000.
Are we really up here talking about a hat right now?
Stop. You need it fined and suspended. He should be banned from wearing hats. Are you done? Stop. If you have a problem with what Penta did to your sombrero, you can take it up with him next week in a match. Does that work for everybody? Good. Don't follow me. I have business to attend to. It's a hat, not a sombrero. He doesn't even understand. That's not what you were talking about, man. TikTok.
Over a hat, though. That's what we doing?
I just want to take a moment to get something off of my chest. I became a big star because I attacked Seth frickin' Rollins. And I earned his respect. So much so that he invited me into the vision. But Roman Reigns, I don't want your respect. I'm reading online and on social media that I schoolyard bullied you.
He sure enough did. He took his shoes 2 weeks in a row.
Like a fifth grader in front of his schoolyard friends. Not once, but twice. And the only reason it hasn't happened a third time is because you haven't manned up to me for a third time. But when you do, Roman, I'm going to add to my collection. And I'm going to keep adding to my collection until you acknowledge your tribal thief.
Oh wow, they really going with it though. He's really the tribal thief. Yo, that's wild.
Thief will be in action tonight along with Braun Breaker, the Vision's tag team, to take on CM Punk and LA
Bronze.
main event live on Monday Night Raw. And Raw live on Netflix is in Quebec City tonight and presented.
We are sorry about your title.
Now, Oscar came back, man, in time for the Queen of the Ring. I ain't seen her much.
Maybe we could be in your corner tonight to keep it clear.
Mm,
I've seen Roxanne before, so I can do that again. Thanks, but no thanks. I got it.
they're gonna turn on her. Yo, you too good to have us ringside? I feel like Oscar's gonna be the one.
Damage control reunion, but Leo Sky said, I want to go it alone tonight against Roxanne Perez of the Judgment Day. The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Open for
Attention is request from Tokyo, Japan. The Leo Sky had to be disappointed, Corey, when she learned the news that Naomi was not medically cleared to compete tonight, but said she wanted to fight. She's going to get one. That's certainly
they don't do house shows all like that though, so I know it definitely wasn't
Io was preparing for a world
like an
championship
injury or
match,
anything
and
like
Io is
that.
most likely at her very best tonight. The potential hang-up in this situation is Io was preparing for Naomi. Insert Roxanne Perez, the prodigy, someone with whom Io's not quite as familiar. Totally changes the complexion of the matchup. Yeah, Io does know a little bit about Roxanne Perez, however. They had a bit of a rivalry a few months ago here in WWE. As Io Sky, the former women's world champion, was looking forward to a rematch. Remember, she was pinned by Naomi the night Naomi cashed in Money in the Bank at Evolution. But then back at SummerSlam for you in the triple threat match, Rhea Ripley was pinned by Naomi. Io Sky believed she deserved a title opportunity, that she was not involved in that decision at SummerSlam. Well, I certainly won't argue with Io's perspective on that situation.
What it do? What it do?
Either
What it
way,
do?
Io Sky is poised and ready for battle tonight.
What it do? What it do? What it do?
As we get set for Io Sky in action here tonight, I want to remind everyone of the main event, and that there's so many factors in this match. First, you got Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker looking to prove themselves yet again for the Vision, and then can Punk and Knight actually get along? That's the big question here. Last week, CM Punk copped LA Knight potentially the World Heavyweight Championship. You don't just forgive and forget about something like that. We saw how high tensions were running between those two at the beginning of the evening. I have my doubts they can get it together by the end of the night. Let's see, it's Breaker
Yeah, what's going on with you though?
from the Vision take on Punk and LA Knight in our tag team main event tonight.
Amir, close the refrigerator.
By Raquel Rodriguez.
Give me the juice.
Texas,
Give me the juice.
representing the Judgment Day.
Give me the juice. Give me the juice. You had enough juice. You can drink some water.
Roxanne Perez set to go one-on-one with Io Sky in what should be a highly entertaining and competitive matchup here tonight, live on Monday Night Raw. I knew Roxanne was going to come out here alone. Clash in Paris is presented. The ultimate. Io, Roxanne, one-on-one here tonight. Raquel Rodriguez accompanying Roxanne to the ring. Hey, I got to give Roxanne and Raquel credit, the fact that they lost their tag team championship to Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, but they seem to be trying to do everything they can to get back into at least the tag team.
I didn't think they was gonna drop it that soon either.
This business, much like other sports, having a short memory is a blessing. You can't focus on what happened last week, last month, last year. You have to focus on the here, the now, and the what's next. You better focus on Roxanne Perez and not be concerned with Raquel Rodriguez here at ringside. I think Roxanne understands the opportunity that's presented itself tonight. If somehow Roxanne is able to get past Io Sky, that raises the stock of Roxanne Perez, perhaps put her in line for a future championship opportunity. That's a great point. It's been a great year for Roxanne Perez. We've talked about it so much over the past number of months. First in on the scene with that record-setting Royal Rumble matchup, lasting longer than any woman in history. Trust me, I believe it's only a matter of time before Roxanne is wearing gold once again here in WWE. We watch how expertly she conducts
Hey, that's what's up.
Io, very comfortable wearing gold as well. Two-time world champion, two-time tag champion.
I didn't even think the Judgment Days, Roxanne and Raquel,
Held the NXT Women's Championship.
would have quite lost the title just this soon. I thought maybe they would have continued building up, Charlotte and Alexa as tag team. Okay, they don't get along. They still got some frictions. Maybe they're going to fight. They kind of fight, but they don't fight. They not friends. They definitely not friends. They thinking about being friends, but, and then possibly, they could use the F word. Maybe, are we friends? I think that would have been real cool, and seeing how that all come together with Roxanne and Raquel, like, they can get the titles back, but it just made sense for, Liv getting injured, Roxanne stepping in, sort of filling in Liv Morgan's spot, taking Raquel away from Liv. It played into a nice matchup that I felt like was going to happen before she got injured, possibly at SummerSlam, but it looking like, I know Liv was possibly supposed to take on maybe Nikki Bella at Evolution, but I'm pretty sure they're going to run it back whenever Liv comes back.
Balor credit, the way that he is really taking on the leadership role of Judgment Day. Nice takedown again by Roxanne, a headlock. And what impresses me so much about Roxanne Perez, we only saw it for a moment. She executed the headlock takeover on Io Sky, and Roxanne's hips were up off of the mat to get maximum torque, to really inflict as much damage as possible in a short period of time. And it also put Io in a pinning combination. And now Roxanne Perez, what a great counter by Roxanne, the prodigy of WWE. She is in there against one of the best in the world, Io Sky, who's going to remind Roxanne of that. Now a side headlock of her own. And a takedown of Perez. Roxanne now. Head scissors. Now Io Sky turning this into a headstand. And now Io counters out of the
Did she just hit her with an uppercut?
Shotay almost turned Roxy's lights out. Surprise Raquel here at ringside as well. Guy kicks to the knee. This is wildly with that one. Fred's going to roll her up. Hitting combination here. And now a takedown by Perez, who's got a mean streak. We've seen that side of her. For many reasons, Roxanne has tasted as much success as she has this early in her career. Roxanne's not concerned about the opinions of the WWE Universe, or the opinions of her peers in the locker room, for that matter. She cares about the Judgment Day clubhouse, but but everything else is all about her. Io Sky Chance bringing out here for next
Yo, chance.
tonight for Monday Night Raw. Big knee to the midsection. Perez barking back at the WWE fans. Roxanne cartwheels over. Back to win the face.
I feel like both of y'all need to just go chill out.
More than it hurt.
Get up, go. Come on, get up. Up. Go. I won. Oh, sit down. She can't keep quiet. Go. And then you can get out the room too. Go. Go sit down. Go sit down.
Now Tio's turn to show, but she drops Roxanne outside the ring, looks to regroup with Raquel. Look out, Braun. I have a feeling we're about to get a visit from the Genius. Suicide God takes down the Judgment Day. Oh, and Roxanne behind.
Everybody
For
tripping.
many reasons, the Judgment Day are so effective as a group, as a unit. Raquel took the brunt of the impact, and Roxanne Perez once
Can't
again.
keep wanting to follow little man around. Little man want to follow mommy around. Mommy irritated because like it's wild. It's wild, bro. The cat keep wanting to follow little man around.
Looking for the cover here.
If the cat ain't following little man around, little man following mommy around. It's like a train. It's like a train, bro.
You can almost feel the confidence.
And mommy irritated because little man following her around. The cat keep following them. Come on, bro.
Roxanne becomes, which is really saying something.
It's 9:30. Little man's supposed to be asleep. So if you could just relax and you won't have to be getting so overstimulated all day long. It's time to go to sleep.
Break it, she does. And now Raquel with a cheap shot to Sky.
Can't wait to be on 11:30 come back, man. We got some shit we gonna talk about. But we here for wrestling right now. For real.
Roxanne certainly has that fire inside. A feisty competitor. Appears to be fearless at most times. And with good reason. Roxanne has earned the nickname the Prodigy. She didn't bestow it upon herself. She is wise beyond her years in this game. She is talented beyond her experience in this game. Side Russian leg sweep by Roxanne. Floats into the cover. Will hook the leg on Sky. Kick out at 2-0. We talk about this each and every week, but Corey, you're right. I mean, there's no way she
Still a decent Monday Night Raw. Not too bad. We ain't seen Seth tonight. Haven't seen Roman. I don't know if them two may show up together. But been an okay show. Not bad. Not nothing too much to complain about. But you can tell the first match of the night was really just to boost up Triple A, boost up Dragon Lee, who was over in TNA. I mean not TNA, excuse me. Triple A. Triple A this weekend, and Dirty Dom and all that. Oh, Becky. Becky's supposed to take on Maxine, but I don't know. That's gonna be like 2 minutes.
Of the Sky, courtesy of the Prodigy. Roxanne cover. Now the shoulders are down, and Sky grabs the rope. That'll force the break. Ooh. Signs of frustration right now from Roxanne Perez. But again, where frustration can sometimes be the downfall of superstars, that's rarely the case with Roxanne. She's so confident in the ring. Io Sky, Roxanne Perez in the midst of a battle here. Roxanne has been punishing Io Sky. And now Perez, forearm to the back of the Genius of the Sky. Could spell bad news for Io Sky. It has been a relentless assault by Perez. Second rope spot, up the Sky. Is it enough to put her away? Hook to the leg now. Io Sky kick out. He was expecting a match with Naomi tonight for the World Championship. Naomi not medically cleared to compete. Roxanne Perez put in this matchup against Io, and it's been a great. I have to imagine Io came into this matchup in tip-top shape, prepared for peak performance to go one-on-one
Give it
with
to him, yeah, he might
champion
want it.
Naomi. What I'm seeing thus far is perhaps Io didn't have time to re-strategize. She didn't try to replan her game specifically to Roxanne Perez, who's probably still thinking about Naomi. And sometimes the strategy isn't one size fits all. Well, and again, Roxanne and Naomi are vastly different competitors. Perez now second.
Oh.
Drop kick. And Io's got an opportunity to turn this match around here. Take another look at this. Roxanne propels herself from the second rope and a back drop kick right to the heart.
Io Sky.
of the Prodigy. Raquel on the outside, obviously concerned for her.
Io definitely gonna win this one. Hate to root against Roxanne.
Io firing up now. This is what Roxanne Perez is trying to avoid. Io
Okay.
dips out to the apron, able to block the right.
Gotta hurry up and adjust on that one.
Guy top rope now. And
Another missile drop kick.
Into a kick up. And they're loving it here.
Come on, Roxanne, you gotta move. Wow. Yo.
And again, Io learning a lot about Roxanne Perez tonight. Going to take some of the wind out of the sails of Io Sky, landing the bullet train attack right on the money. It still wasn't enough to finish the job, but whatever comes next, maybe, would be over the moonsault. And Roxanne Perez rolling out of harm's way. Again, a better move by the Prodigy, Roxanne Perez. That sky-high in-ring IQ of the Prodigy. Unintended. Yeah. By Perez. I'm looking at to explain yourself. I have my questions about you from time to time. And now Roxanne up to the top row.
Looking for a hurricane run.
Wow. Io Sky and Roxanne giving the former world champ a fight here tonight.
Oh.
They do it, Perez, for the
1, 2.
What a matchup here.
Come on, Roxanne, but there's no way Io gonna lose this. And it's not for the championship, and she ain't facing Naomi. But boy.
Vicious. Knees across the back of Io's neck, but not enough to topple the genius yet.
Oh, I thought she was going for pop rocks. Oh. She said, nope, you're not today.
Io lining up Roxy once again.
Oh, she moved this time.
First into the buckle. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you're not going to fool me again. Roxanne trying to hang on to the apron as Io drags her back into the ring.
Was she breaking the eyes?
Yeah, Raquel, the official, distracted.
Shining
Wizard by Roxanne Perez. Cover. Hook of the leg now. Is it enough for the victory over Io Sky? And a kick out from the Shining Wizard by Sky. And you can see the frustration etched on her face. We see Raquel Rodriguez keeps our official Sean Bennett's attention long enough for Roxanne to go to the eyes of Io Sky. Followed up immediately by a Shining Wizard right on point. But couldn't keep Io down for 3. Here we go around the world, face down. Look at the crossface now.
Crossface.
Locked in, submission move. And what a win it would be if Roxanne could tap out Io Sky here. With the torque on the lower back, on the neck of Io Sky. Roxanne is cranking with everything in her being. And Io trying to fight back, trying to stay in this. Great move by Io, looking for a pinning combination here. No, it's Io who's actually almost pinned, but it forced a break by Roxanne, and now Sky.
Oh,
Backbreaker, knee to the spine. Just
falling into the clever.
cover. Perez kicks out another infall. What a match between these two.
Yeah, this turning out to be the match of the night right here. It's always the woman, I'm telling you. Always the woman.
Must be feeling at this juncture is a healthy dose of frustration. Neither woman has been able to end the other just yet, despite landing some of their best offense on one another. Now Io out to the apron. Raquel tries to get involved. Io makes her pay with a kick.
Springboard moonsault on the both of them.
Roxanne and Raquel trying to brace themselves.
Push Raquel out the way, and Roxanne out the way, and then had Raquel just take the bait. Oh, she about to go for the moonsault. That's it right there.
Over the moonsault from the top rope.
Oh, she got the knees up, but she also stepped on her face. Oh, shit.
Brutal landing.
That was brutal.
Perez got her
If she don't have a blackout next week, bro.
Io's knee, perhaps her foot caught Roxanne in the face. And here comes Raquel. What's Perez thinking about on the far side of the ring?
What's going on over here?
Kabuki Warrior. Oscar Perry saying.
All right, y'all hold her. Y'all hold. I knew it. Io gonna hit one of them, preferably Oscar, right? All right, do your thing. Do your thing. Nah. Push him. Yeah. There you go. Run. Turn around, ref. 1, 2, 3. Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. I did not think that Roxanne was gonna win, but hey, she won. She won. And I look, my prediction, because Oscar ain't been doing nothing since she came back. Io, I don't see her winning the Women's World Championship back anytime soon. Look at this replay, though. She stepped moved on her like nose or something. Mouth or nose. Amir.
Attempting to aim Io Sky. Instead, it backfires Roxanne with a physical trust and a massive W for Perez and the entire Judgment Day. Let's get back to our own Jackie Redmond.
Cole, thank you so much. I'm here with Jay Uso. Jay, my guy, we missed you last week. Very rare for you to miss a Monday Night Raw, and go figure, Seth Rollins and his crew took advantage. What was your reaction to seeing what they did to Roman Reigns last week?
It hurt me, Jackie. All right? I missed the episode of Raw. It hurt me, too. I had to handle some family business off top. But look, I'm back now. Receipts are coming. The bronzes on notice. Seth freaking Rollins. Special use on notice for the World Heavyweight Championship because I ain't get my rematch. While we're putting everybody on notice.
Seems like everybody coming out to the championship. Yeah, the woman always make my night. But the woman always stunning the show.
Let you know is I can respect your aspirations for a World Heavyweight Championship. Everybody wants it, but the line starts behind me, my man. That's cool. LA Knight, whatever line, this line, that line, cross this line. I'm gonna take you back of the line, Oos. But look though, welcome to Monday Night Raw, Oos. Yeah. Yeet.
A little tension backstage between LA Knight and Jay Uso as I send it back to you, Michael Cole.
Well, thanks a lot. Big main event tonight, Corey. A huge main event on Monday Night Raw. The question on everybody's mind, can LA Knight and CM Punk get along long enough to get past the monstrous duo of Braun Breaker and Big Bronson Reed? It's a tag team main event tonight. Coming up next, what an opportunity for that young woman, Maxine Dupree. It is her first chance in a one-on-one match for a championship in WWE. But it won't be easy. You need to make the man. Becky Lynch, the Intercontinental Championship on the line, live next.
About this fabric. I think this is what I'm gonna try to use. I like it, it's very sparkly. But the only thing is that it's see-through, and I didn't realize it was see-through.
Shit, I want to know when the next episode is coming out of WWE Unreal.
Anytime you see me in the gear that I'm wearing, I make it, so I always might do it myself. Most girls, they get somebody else to make their gear for them. I enjoy being able to take my creativity and put it out into my fabrics. When I'm sitting across from a girl in the ring.
Yeah, I know next year though, but shit, like I'm pretty sure like a lot of the stuff like SummerSlam, since most of the first season was like focused around like what the Royal Rumble. They talked about Elimination Chamber, WrestleMania. I don't know if it's going to be the lead up until next year's, or they're going to, talk about like SummerSlam or whatever. But I'll be glad when the new episodes come out, though. Only 5 episodes this season. Yeah, I know. I smell a rat doing CM in LA versus Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker.
Twisting Mexican destroyer took down Grayson Waller.
You smell a rat.
Kingston had some words.
Who's the rat then? The only thing that I can think of is how that match. Seth Rollins comes down and go out to CM Punk. Then you got Seth and both of the Bronze beating up Punk and LA Knight. And then Roman comes out, if he comes out. Or they just leave him standing, But you say you smell a rat, though.
We heard the news earlier on tonight from Raw General Manager Adam Pearce that next week you will go one-on-one with Xavier Woods. Now, I'm sure he's watching right now, so what message do you have for Xavier Woods?
So, it's very easy. The New Day wants to get in Penta business. Excelente. Así me dan un motivo para romperle su madre a todos juntos. Hey, Woods, when I come to Raw, everyone says...
Don't get all rated R like your boy Xavier. That man Triple H told Jay that he is going to put a rocket on his ass.
Y la siguiente semana en Raw, te voy a enseñar de moda y de lucha libre.
I mean, I don't know if I read that wrong, but yeah, he did say that in the jump. I'm trying to see what Bone talking about. He said he smelled a rat. Didn't forget Paul's stroke. I think they introduced a new member to the team tonight. Just don't know who. Hey, I thought they was gonna do that at SummerSlam. I was rooting for both of the Bronze to win, and the only way they would win was that they add additional member. But they didn't win. Roman and they won, which I didn't think they needed to win, but they won. And now knowing that they, both of the Bronze lost, and then, looking back at it, Seth coming back, I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but.
You didn't help me.
Yeah, now they about to be beefing. Oh, I knew it, man. They about to be beefing Oscar and EO, though. Make the match. Make the match.
What a mess.
Yeah, I mean, it's a mess, though, but make the match. I was rooting for that match to be at SummerSlam. Maybe Oscar will win the Queen of the Ring, and then she will go on to SummerSlam and take on Oscar and EO. But that didn't happen at all. That didn't happen. Instead, we got Jade Cargill. She won the Queen of the Ring, and been the first woman since the Queen of the Ring came back. She's been the first person to actually been unsuccessful to win the title at SummerSlam. And I was real shocked that they didn't give her the championship. No, they was building her up and everything. Oh boy, this promo last week. Nikki don't never need to get in the ring with Becky Lynch no more. Don't get in the ring with her no more. Like Nikki literally just set herself up that entire promo. She set herself up for that. Talking about somebody, husband Seth Rollins, and then oh, you want to talk about husbands and boyfriends? Okay.
See you next week, sweet cheeks.
And that is how we have arrived at this point. Maxine Dupre, biggest match of her career. He's been training very hard over the past number
Maxine Dupre.
The Hart family dungeon with that woman, Natalia.
Maybe because Becky Lynch, obviously, she is a bad guy right now. She's the bad woman on the scene. But I'm telling you, that's gonna come on. That's gonna catch on when the man comes around. When you hear that little, little couple of notes, that 3 seconds of her interest music, and go crazy. I'm telling you, that's WWE, man. It's always like I feel like WWE, the signature recipe for WWE entrance is the first 3 seconds. The first 3 seconds, 5 seconds. I don't even think it's taking 5 seconds though. But I want to say the first the first 3 seconds. I feel like the first 3 seconds are vital, man. We can go down the list, bro. Like obviously The Rock. What's the final match? Both of the Brawns taking on LA Knight and Punk. Stone Cold, the glass shattered. The Rock. If you before you hear smell, you know who it is. Oh yeah, you know who it is. The Undertaker. Boom. Then you hitting that gong that goes off. Edge. You think you know me. You think you know me. You know who it is. Just certain theme songs, man. All you gotta hear is that 3 seconds. That get you. I'm telling you, that's the secret recipe. Okay, this match should not be going long. She's literally about to bully Maxine in the match. I literally just said it. Like, I don't know if Michael Cole took the words out of my mouth, or I just knew what Michael was about to say, though. But she's literally bullying her around when not Naomi, but Natalia was the one who stepped up to her in the first place.
Bella, who was embarrassed and humiliated by Becky last week, supporting Maxine. Lyra Valkyria, the former Intercontinental Champion, sending out her best wishes to Maxine as well, Tom. She can be the sentimental favorite. I understand that aspect of this, but there's such a departure from where Maxine is in her career versus where Becky Lynch is in her career. Maxine needs to compete with people the caliber of Becky Lynch with some semblance of regularity to really take herself to that next level. That side headlock now reversed into one of her own by Becky. Sent into the ropes and a shoulder tackle to Maxine. Yeah, Natalia, really the one who stepped up.
Well, you the one who chose her. Now you telling her to get out the ring, though. Good gracious, boy! I think me and Michael Cole on the same wave tonight. She didn't invite her into the ring for the match. She actually chose her. And now she telling her to get out of the ring, though. Okay. Maybe they add Brock Lesnar and he go for Cody's title. But I mean, hold on. How we gonna skip over John Cena though? Like, that's cool. I mean, but no, hold up. Wait a minute. Brock and Cody, they put their shit to rest though. They had a match at Backlash. Then they had a matchup at Night of Champions, which was 2 years ago. And then they did the SummerSlam match, the blow-off match. So, I think Brock and Cody good, though. But adding Brock Lesnar to the group, that's wild though. I don't know how Seth Rollins will feel about that. I think Seth Rollins would be the star of the group, the big star. Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker are the up and coming stars of the group. If you add Brock Lesnar to it, then like it just steals everything. Like I feel like adding Brock Lesnar to it in a way, and I'm not putting these two guys on the same level, but it's almost like adding Jacob Fatu to the bloodline when they did, because the tension was on Solo. When they added Jacob, you can forget about Solo. Everybody was like, "Yada, I mean." So I feel like they add Brock Lesnar to the group. There's a whole lot of history between Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman, and Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins. So I don't know how that would go. Other words, why bring him back? Otherwise, why bring him back? Look here, I don't want to see Cena versus Brock Lesnar, to be honest with you. The fact that they didn't mention him or talk about him, he haven't been on Raw tonight, SmackDown last week, Raw last week. I feel like that was just a moment. That was just a good moment to, have everybody going crazy, and that was just it. But Cena mentioned him on SmackDown. Maybe they have a matchup whenever it's gonna happen. It's kind of like John Cena past coming to haunt him in a way. All the John Cena big rivalries.
And now Maxine went for an X-Lock now. You know where she learned this from? She was over the 200 Chad Gable. Absolutely right. Maxine bringing with all she's worth, but Lynch able to escape. Look at a surprise Becky with a clothesline. And Maxine now bringing the intensity and the fire. Got to be careful. She's not disqualified here. It's a championship match. She does not want to let this opportunity slip through her fingers, but the man, Becky Lynch, wisely rolling to the outside. Here comes Dupree.
Jake, man, I appreciate you liking it live, man. For real. Showing much love, man. I'm telling you, two people, man, for real. Shout out to my guy, Shadow. I don't know if he's still in the chat, man. My guy, Shadow, though. Shout out to Bone, C Fluid, man. All these guys, man, for real. I appreciate you all. But, man, like, Jake, you're like, you coming in supporting the live. Every time I go live, whether it's Monday, Friday, whatever it is, man, I appreciate you supporting me over on TikTok and TikTok Live. I appreciate it, man. It's always like that, man. The people you barely even know or haven't even met in your life be people who support your live and shit you do. So, I appreciate it, though. And over on YouTube, man.
Got a scoot out now. Now she's got Maxine pinned. Grabs the rope.
The referee, of course, saw it. And over on YouTube, obviously, Seafood gone. But my guy, Shadow, man, appreciate the support. All you guys, man. For real. Tapping out. Tapping out. Time to tap out. Hey, Garrett Cesaro getting in the ring like he about to do something. Oh, he just getting on the apron. That's some heel shit, man. That's some heel stuff back in the days, You're the big star. You pick on the littlest individual in the group.
Give you that. That was uncalled for. Maxine Dupree has nothing to be ashamed of. Very game effort tonight against the champion, Becky Lynch.
See, I must be behind. Okay, well there you go, Seth Rollins.
Boys, it has been an incredible week. We are on top of the world.
I can't answer that one though. What do you got on? Hey, is it 2 hours only tonight? Well, Raw's always been like 2.5 hours, so I don't think it's 2 hours. Because with the main event, it ain't happening in these last 6 minutes.
Knight had the CM Punk problem, and now the two of them. Well, thanks to the Oracle here.
But if we got somewhere to be, Bone, I appreciate you stopping past, man. Showing love, though.
No problem at all.
Like one of SummerSlam, that's how I was. I was like, bro, like, is it over yet? The main event was beautiful though. You know, Seth Rollins shocking everybody, but I was like, dog, is it over?
Tonight's about you. Boys, stack some bodies. I'm out of this dump. I'll see you next week. Oracle, put me up on the jet. I'll have the Wi-Fi. We got this, boys. Hang up.
Seth Rollins with his marching orders. Our main event is next. CM Punk and LA Knight.
All right, we got the main event coming up next, man. I missed half of Raw because I was planning and helping my mom clean. Hey, man, you must be a young whippersnapper, man. You said you was playing around. Man, I appreciate it.
Bonjour, bonjour, idiots, bonjour. I have a real treat for you because I get to introduce to these fake Americans the greatest tag team of all
These
time.
fake Americans. The New Day, really?
Tag team shit.
I don't know if anybody want to hear from the New Day. Self sounds pretty confident. Wonder why. He probably got some last night from Becky. That's probably why. Yeah, man. Somebody said, what the hell? Yeah, shout out, like, what the hell Seth was wearing. Look at it, man. Some shit he always wear.
Nah. Y'all don't get to boo us, not y'all.
Some shit he always wear looking goofy.
You aren't even actual Canada. You are French Canada. So fermez la bouche and listen to what we have to say. We are very confused as to
I'm not from Canada, but what that mean though? You're not from Canada. You're not really from Canada. You from French Canada? You know what? I guess I understand that. You know, like if somebody said they from DC, but they live like Adams Morgan though, like in DC, like you ain't from DC, bro. If you live in Adams Morgan, bro, you up there with the rich people at, bro. You ain't from DC. You ain't from DC.
Oh, man. Well, that thing, it's a work of art, you wear.
Yeah, Adams Morgan, man, up there with the rich white people, up there by the zoo and shit, bro. Yeah, you ain't from DC, bro. This must be a French part of Canada, you know, because having a chance they've been chanting all night long, I could not understand them. Xavier Woods look like a male porn star right now, though. In the beginning of a scene, though, like every single week, he been coming out looking real strange, though. I mean, I don't know if that's just me. Maybe I need to. For real, bro. Did you know that Kroll's contract expired? Yes, I was talking about that earlier, though. About Karrion Kross's documentary that's on his YouTube channel that had everybody talking yesterday. And today is the 11th. Yes, his contract expired yesterday. And that's when the documentary came out. So, yeah, I was watching watching it. I didn't know if it was, officially up. I hear a lot of shit on social media. I throw it out the window sometimes because I want to actually, hear it from the actual source, to see if he actually gone. I mean, even though WWE ain't going to actually say it, but yeah, it seemed like he's gone.
I'm not exactly sure how to start this, but I honestly don't even know how I got here right now. I've been doing this for almost 13 years, and I've never felt the way I feel.
Is she feeling burnt out?
In a way, want more, but feel less. I want more and feel nothing. I think it's my fault. I think in my process of my whole career, the role model it meant something before I even called myself that. and I was treated like one before I even saw myself as one, then I started to realize that I can make a change, that I can be an asset to the division by being a role model, by being that person that people came to, by being that person that people looked up to, whether it was in the locker room or on the other side of the barricade. And now I'm here by myself. By myself. And I feel everything leading up to where I am right now has gotten me nowhere. I sit here without anything to show you, without a championship, without any wins in this last year. I can't remember the last time that I felt proud of myself. And it's my fault. It's my fault.
I'm backstage.
What in the world was that about?
We just witnessed a very vulnerable Bailey.
What in the world was that about? I'm interested though.
You guys used to be friends. After your confrontation last week, how did
I'm interested. I felt like Bailey needed to change a long time ago, man. It's like, I want to say like 2020, 2021, where Bailey like was like in that first year and a half as a heel. And I know she was working with Sasha for a moment, like she was on a roll, man. And then things like kind of switched. And I think it was around the time like she won the Royal Rumble, and then Damage Control turned on her, and then she won the Women's Championship at WrestleMania 40. Things started like, okay, now she's back a babyface though, but it's not the Bailey that we, used to love or used to like in a way, but it's still Bailey, But that was interesting. I'm here for it. At the end of it, you heard ding dong and you heard something else. So I don't know if it was a bit of her old interest music a little bit.
You're not the only one who was promised a title match.
Does the tribal chief, does the tribal thief strike again? Well, if you ask me, I think so. That reaction, boy. She always get it every week, Rhea. He should have won the match.
Looking forward to you facing Naomi as well.
You're talking about Karrion Kross, right? I think so.
I know.
Yeah, I feel like so. She's my ex.
Honestly, I don't think that she could.
Bailey is your ex.
Listen to you.
Yeah, everybody love Bailey, bro. I never like BBL Bailey, like not my type. She good. Give me Roxanne. Give me my girl Jada Parker from NXT, Lash Legend. Talking about beautiful.
This coming Friday on SmackDown in the wake
Drew McIntyre addresses attack on Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre will be in the house.
So I guess Drew McIntyre is Cody Rhodes' next challenger. Drew McIntyre took out Cody Rhodes, and that Claymore on Friday was brutal. Yeah, that Claymore, man, kicking him through the announce table was something else.
Monday night. Tickets available now at Ticketmaster. We should do a game. I'll talk truck. Right.
Yeah.
CM Punk when we kicked off Monday Night Raw tonight. Both men, for all intents and purposes,
Hopefully he going to sleep now, man. I'm telling you. Talk about put his ass on a little schedule, man.
also agree with both men. But the
We're
reality
about
of
to
the
start
situation
school
is,
in
last
2
week,
weeks
right here
too.
on Monday Night
Yeah,
Raw,
he needs
it
to
was
be
a
asleep at a certain
opportunity
time.
to knock off Seth
Ain't no
Freaking
all that.
Rollins.
Nah, man.
By CM Punk. Yeah, but again, the point Punk
He
made
want to go in the refrigerator
they
for
happen
juice
to
and shit
be
like
from the
that.
story when
And you get more irritating by the moment. Just put him to sleep.
Seth Rollins was about to stop LA Knight's face through it. CM Punk came out and saved the day.
I love Roxanne, Rhea Ripley, and Stephanie Bakir. Man, Shadow, how old are you, man? How old are you, bro? If you don't mind me asking, man. Shit, I tell mine I'll be 35 in November. I'm 34. How old are you, man? You probably is the youngest supporter I probably have. You know, but how old are you, man? But I love Roxanne. You just can't say her name once, man. You gotta say it 3 times. You know? I don't know why though. 17. That's pretty cool. That's what's up. 17. That's not bad. That's not bad. I remember I was 17. Man. You know, it's funny though, man. Like I remember when I was 17, the people used to talk to me and they asked me how old I was, and I'd be like, I'm 18. They be like, damn. I remember I was 18. I was like, well, okay. You know, I guess it was just something to say though. But yo, that's what's up though. 17, man. Hey man, you got your whole life ahead of you, bro. Whole life, man. That's what's up. But yeah, Roxanne, I love Rhea too. But I love Rhea without her makeup on though. You know what? I like her both with it on and off. Because it kind of like remind me of like, I don't know. It kind of like remind me like, you know, you be interested in women and you start, you know, sleeping with her, dating her, whatever like that. It's kind of like seeing her in different phases though, you know? You know, I don't want to see Rhea. And normally you normally you didn't really see that all like that, especially with the women. You only saw the women, you know, with their makeup on and how they was, you know, presented on TV. But lately they started showing like Rhea without her makeup on, with the eyeliners on, and it was somebody else they showed. I think it was Becky, a couple of people. I'm like, man, they look pretty different, you know, like, and I kind of like that. That's pretty dope, man. And Stephanie Bakir, I don't like how fast she's been pushed up to where she's at right now, though. But and look at Julia, she was pushed up fast too, and now she just the Women's United States Champion. Ain't really doing much though. Yeah, it was somebody else though. Roxanne. Now Roxanne, no, she was in NXT for too long, so it was her time to definitely come up. It was her time to definitely come up. So definitely Roxanne. I love Stephanie. But I mean, like, it was just too soon that we took Stephanie and Booker T away from us, man. Like, that was a combination, like, for real. Like, the streets needed that. You know, Booker T kept it 100 every time Stephanie did that move, man.
I'm going to take everything from him. I think Roman Reigns knows what the Philip Swanson Reed is capable of now. And think about Breakker and Reed and how far they've come over the past couple of months. Now they've been aligned with probably the greatest front man in the history of our business, Paul Heyman, one of the greatest champions of all time, and Seth Rollins. And not only are they learning from them, they're now flying around in private jets. You heard Seth saying, oh, look at this. Don't rate the work on Punk and LA Knight, wasting little time getting this thing started. Loyalty pays dividends. Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker living the high life now because they're willing to put in the work on behalf of themselves and Seth freaking Rollins. We heard from Bronson Reed earlier tonight. He earned Seth's respect by taking out Seth Rollins. He did. For the half dozen.
I don't know if you guys heard about the UFC big deal. I don't know if it's really as big. Well, I guess it's a big deal for UFC. We heard that WWE got the ESPN deal for WWE marquee events, WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, and Money in the Bank. And it was also announced that the UFC signed a $1 billion deal with Paramount Plus now. So I'm assuming most of their stuff will come on the either, like they fight nights and they prelims to the UFC jump. They'll come on either Paramount Plus or TBS. And I'm assuming the same thing goes for like WWE. Like with them being on ESPN, that means they have content streaming on Disney Plus. They have probably, content on your local ABC station as well. Which, man, like WWE's taking over, bro.
You put the horse down and you eat it. Also, CM Punk pinning Braun Breaker back in the gauntlet match last month, allowing Punk to earn the opportunity at the World Championship SummerSlam, but he would go on to hold for 5 minutes before the Rollins tapped in. And listen, what we're seeing in these early moments from LA Knight and CM Punk, it may not be a lot, but it's tried and true classic tag team strategy. Quick tags in and out, isolating a body part on Braun Breaker, and both men doing the work. And Knight and Punk aren't stupid. They realize the threat that Reed and Breaker pose to them, and also the rest of WWE. Punk now the best in the world, and with a kick right to the ribs. Well, we've seen over the last year or so just how quickly and drastically the entire landscape of WWE can change. It can shift on a dime. If CM Punk wants to be world champion once again, he understands that there is a line of people with the same goal. Bronson Reed now, as Punk tries to send him over the top rope, and that's 330 pounds that you're trying to get out of the ring. Knight now with the tag. Smart move by LA Knight. Let's work together. Here we go. Well, LA Knight can't do it on his own. Maybe take the advice I just offered. And Reed sent over the top.
The tribal thief goes over the top rope.
Reed and Breaker have not been able to get out of the blocks in this match. Punk and LA Knight doing a great job against these two. I wonder how surprised Reed and Breaker are with how well Punk and Knight have worked together as a unit thus far. Granted, we're still relatively early on in this matchup, but I have a feeling that Braun Breaker and Bronson were probably expecting the other team to implode by now. Well, it's amazing, though, when you're fighting for survival will do, and the people you'll team up with to survive. Oh, and Knight with a right hand. Again, there's still this little gamesmanship going on between Punk and Knight. And again, maybe starting to see the cracks in the foundation of this team. I still think it's a little too early to call it cracks. These are two big, strong egos in LA Knight and CM Punk. Both men truly believe in their souls that they deserve to be next to challenge Seth freaking Rollins. Well, they both have an argument. Right. Punk now, top rope. LA Knight. Holding Breaker and deliver the axe handle.
I was about to say, just like an axe handle.
Punk and LA Knight understand that if you can somehow, some way remove Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed from the equation, it makes the path towards
CM Punk and LA Knight barely working together, man. They trying to keep it together, taking on both of the Brawns. Because you don't want to let both of them catch momentum, especially Braun Breaker. Boy, spear your ass in half like you ice your speed, boy. I'm telling you.
Visibly shaken earlier tonight.
Speared in half.
He explained to LA Knight why you should not trust CM Punk. The Oracle certainly made some valid points in his soliloquy. Well, maybe he shouldn't have screwed Punk at WrestleMania. He wouldn't feel that way. Well, listen, you can say maybe all you want, but who is the Oracle managing these days? Bronson Reed. Braun Breaker, the future of WrestleMania, the futures of WWE. Oh, and by the way, Seth freaking Rollins, the reigning World Heavyweight Champion. So I think Heyman chose perfectly. Taken out by Reed as the official is distracted. And Rod Zapata's got his hands full in this matchup. Tag made with the 330-pound Big Bronson Reed. Man, these two are a handful. The out of control. That was off his rocker, Braun Breaker. And of course, it's a massive behemoth Reed. Again, I'm perpetually impressed by Big Bronson Reed in the sense that he sort of reinvented what it means to be a man of his size in this business. This is not a small, plodding giant of yesteryear. This is a freakish athlete. Tag made, Breaker's legal.
Braun Breaker was looking over like, what the hell are y'all talking about? What the hell are y'all chanting?
The main event tonight, Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker division against Punk and LA Knight. One of the things I've noticed about Reed and Breaker, and again, Rod Zapata, the official, going to have his hands full here tonight. Bronson Reed looks to take another cheap shot on CM Punk. One of the things I noticed about Breaker and Reed is how much their confidence has gone through the roof since teaming up with Heyman and Rollins.
Well, how could it not? I mean, with the exception of SummerSlam, which I won't talk about because Heyman's right here.
And again, let's just approach SummerSlam for 1 second before I interrupt you. Breaker and Reed had nothing to be ashamed of at SummerSlam. I mean, they took the fight to Reigns and Jey Uso, and if it wasn't for Roman taking,
I mean, yeah, they took the fight to him though, but does Ethan Page come out and help both of the Browns?
Look at the record books, and the L next to your name comes courtesy of Roman Reigns.
I don't know,
and Jey Uso.
but Ethan Page, boy, Ethan Page.
They can come out and you reprove yourself over
Ethan Page wouldn't be bad, but I don't see like Braun. Like obviously you got Seth and Ethan Page. I feel like would just be tremendous on his own. He is from Canada. He is the North American champion, which he got the Canadian strap on. I just don't see them, building Ethan Page as well behind. I mean, everybody's going to be, in their own position, whether they getting pushed or built a certain type of way. But I just feel like, Seth is the OG of the group, and right now they're building heavily with Braun Breaker, calling him the future of WrestleMania, and stuff like that. Obviously, Bronson Reed is just going to be a dangerous man to deal with in the future, man. So, he had a whole lot of years on his career, or months, or whatever you want to call it, by losing a lot of weight. Because I remember when he first was in WWE, he was in NXT, he was a really big man. I don't know if too many men was gonna be taking those tsunamis from him.
Quebec City just came to their feet behind the megastar.
Neck breaker.
LA Knight, who wants to be first in line or next in line for the World Championship.
The BFT. Oh, reversal DDT.
That inverted DDT, and now back up to his feet.
Yeah.
Trying to sneak attack there. The veteran LA Knight 1 step ahead of the badass.
Oh.
Distraction allows Bronson Reed to splash Knight in the
More than splashed him, squished him.
Take another look at the impact.
130
plus pounds of Bronson Reed crushing LA Knight in the turnbuckle. Corey, get the hell out of the way. I'm out of here. Get the hell out of the way.
All right, look like we about to take our final commercial break of the evening. That's a signature for Braun Breaker, man, every match. That leaping jump from the apron to the announce table. That leaping springboard clothesline or whatever. But yeah, man, Ethan Page, man, he's phenomenal in NXT, man. I love Ethan Page. So certain guys, man, a faction would definitely help him. I feel like Ethan Page would definitely help.
That's nice. Thank you.
The faction would definitely help Ethan Page. But boy,
straight off for an announce table. This Braun Breaker is such a free athlete. Now he's just mocking it every night. And again, this is that confidence.
I'm telling you, week by week, that's how we were seeing it with Solo. Week by week, you start seeing more character, more personality come from Braun Breaker. I'm telling you, nothing was funny when my man pulled down them straps and pulled them back up at a SummerSlam.
Superstar in any sport would only dream of. Braun Breaker is the real deal. And here comes. All
right, man, everybody tuning in, mostly Jake, man, appreciate you, man, over on TikTok. one of my devices, particularly my phone that I'm live on TikTok with, is going to go dead. I'm on 9%, so hopefully we knock out the rest of the show. But if it does, man, everybody join me over on YouTube, and if you haven't done so already, man, definitely do like everybody else, man. Come over to YouTube, like the video, share the video, subscribe, and tell a friend about the 1130 podcast, man.
Heat-seeking missile. And look at this tandem offense, double stack. Oh, that's about 500 plus pounds. Bring out the spatula. Oh, and it's CM Punk breaking things up. Yeah, that was a unique double team. Simple yet extremely effective. That otherworldly power of Bronson Reed. Quebec City trying to rally LA Knight by reminding him that his partner, the best in the world, is eager to join the fray on the apron. Baker continuing to control and punish LA Knight. Knight trying to make it back to his feet, climb back into this matchup, elbow to the midsection. Another one by Knight.
Still 10 minutes. Still 10 minutes. Something will have to happen. Yeah, about 10 minutes left. Yeah, about 10 minutes left or whatever. Coming back from the final commercial break. Shit, that's in case they don't take another one. You know? But what I believe was going to happen, Seth Rollins said he left without even coming out to the arena. So I feel like what's going to happen is he's going to find his way out the arena in a limo, whatever, a car. I don't think they do limos nowadays, do they? That was a thing back in the days. Everybody showing up in a limo. But yeah, and Roman Reigns and Seth start brawling. Well, you got CM Punk and LA Knight up here bickering about who's going to be next World Heavyweight Champion, and they teaming up to take on both of the Barn Brawls. So, yeah, that's what I predict is going to happen tonight. But obviously, the match of the night, man, was Io and Roxanne.
Absolute power and total control. And look at this, making a mockery of the OPC, the tribal thief. And the man who delivered 3 tsunamis. The Roman Reigns, leaving Reigns a mess in the ring last week. LA Knight sunset flip, that's not going to work against a 330-pounder, I don't believe. But that will, out of harm's way, can he make a tag? All right, keep your eyes on Breaker on the far side. Punk saw him coming. Yeah, but Punk jumped off the apron to go after Breaker, and it doesn't allow Knight to get there for a tag. I mean, Punk was caught between a rock and a hard place to use the pun, but that'll liquefy your insides. What are you going to do? Cover here. Cover now by Reed in a kick out. Punk stays on the apron and just sitting duck, so he goes right after Breaker, and that Knight could make the tag. I agree with you. Well, I think Punk chose the lesser of two evils in that instance. Unfortunately, it backfired for LA Knight. What the hell are these two animals thinking now? I think they last week, Graves. Paid homage.
Bulldog. CM Punk tired of standing there on the apron.
Up to the outside. Knight just cannot get any offense going here in the latter part of this match. What's standing out to me is even in the heat of battle, even when occasionally things haven't gone the Vision's way, how cool and calm under pressure Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed have been. And again, that's the Rollins and Heyman toolage. You're absolutely right. When do you ever see Seth out of control? Nobody home. Knight out of harm's way. Punk's made his way back to the apron. Critical moment.
Oh, LA Knight, turn around, man.
Reed trying to make it to his corner. Tag. Pumpkin Breaker legal. Boot in a clothesline. By the Second City Saint. He'll kick to the face.
Yeah, more than likely, I think it'll be Drew versus Cody. Drew versus Cody, and probably Seth taking on either CM Punk and LA Knight in like a triple threat or something. That way it's easy for Seth Rollins just to, retain. Because, Punk and LA Knight will be going at each other. I guess they hold off with the Roman and Seth, so not sure. Whoa! Jumped over Braun Breaker and did the baseball slide for elbow drop. Ooh, yeah. Seth Rollins coming out. Oh, well, he didn't leave. Of course, he said he was going to be leaving.
Rollins doesn't care. He's beating the hell out of Punk.
All right, where Roman at? Because if Roman come out here, man, you can't let him take your shoes 3 times in a row.
Just that. And Punk and LA Knight have been beaten down.
Oh, Jey Uso coming out. Okay.
Man event, Jey Uso's here with an equalizer. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Main event, Jey Uso, steel chair in hand. Jey Uso, unloading on Breaker. Breaker's down.
Man, that was a chin shot right there.
Lee says, bring it, Jay. You see Rollins standing behind Big Bronson Reed. Davis Lally with a chair.
My man just knocked the chair out of his hand. Yeah.
Big Bronson Reed took the chair to the spine. Not quite the way Rollins and company envisioned this fight going.
What you mean? He said he was leaving, so I mean, I don't think he envisioned anything. Or did he?
Seth.
Okay, Adam Pearce out here to make something official.
You know, it'd be so easy to come out here and be so angry at you. Think about this, Seth. You're a liar. You're a master manipulator. You disrupt main events, and now you and your buddies are out here trying to injure your fellow superstars. But, Seth, I'm not going to be angry about it. Instead, I'm going to see all of this as an opportunity.
So are we going to do a 3-on-3 match at Clash in Paris, or are we going to have a triple threat match for the World Heavyweight title?
For you, but Seth, you want to listen to this part, an opportunity for the World Heavyweight Championship.
That way Roman could take on either Bronson, but I think he could take on Braun Breaker for taking his shoes.
Freaking World Heavyweight Championship, and you will at Clash in Paris. Against main event, Jey Uso.
Oh, it's going to be a fatal 4-way, LA Knight and CM Punk.
What he's doing. And LA Knight.
And CM Punk. That's going to be a good match at Clash in Paris, yeah. Look at Phil, though. All right, you know what? Next week or whatever, we need to have a triple threat match between these 3 right here. LA Knight, Punk, and Jay. Then CM Punk and LA Knight going at it. What you gonna do, Jay?
Listen, they both got what they wanted, as did main event Jey Uso. And Jey now trying to separate the two with a back elbow to Jey by Knight. And now Punk.
Go to sleep to LA Knight. No. Oh, spear by Braun Breaker. They came back into the ring. They waited for them to implode, in which they did.
The vision struck as a cohesive unit.
Where OTC at, man? Come on, Roman.
Knight up to the outside, and now Breaker taking out Punk James.
I don't know if Roman want to get his shoes taken again. I wouldn't come out. I wouldn't come out if I'm Roman, man.
Rollins is feeling the heat. His kids.
Oh boy, I don't know who he about to spare, but he about to spare them. Oh. Uh-oh. Death Valley driver. You better get a couple tsunamis. Tsunami!
Rollins still calling the shots, ordering Breaker to return LA Knight to the ring. And we unfortunately know exactly what for. Three carcasses, defenseless in the ring. Rollins with a stop tonight. The officials coming out here to try. I'm not quite sure what they're going to do. Absolute power and total control. And now the world champion. Stop to Jey Uso. Send a message to all three, man. He'll defend against the Clash in Paris 2 weeks of Sunday. And Rollins with another stop.
Seth Rollins in the vision has laid out CM Punk. Damn, that was serious. It was pretty damn serious. Laid out CM Punk, LA Knight, and Jey Uso, man. No Roman tonight. Roman next week. They're gonna be in Philly next week, so we got more to get to and talk about, man. What a Monday Night Raw. Yeah, man. What a Monday Night Raw. All right, now that concluded. Yo. Yeah, man. No Naomi, no Women's World Championship match. I guess that was best for
Included myself.
that was best for Io Sky, man, you know. Not having the Intercontinental, the Women's World Championship on the line tonight. So, hey, man, that's pretty cool. All right, man. Everybody on TikTok, my phone was about to die. We got through the show. I appreciate everybody definitely tuning in and rocking with you guys, man. Definitely like the video, subscribe, and follow. And if you haven't done so, make sure you subscribe to the 1130 podcast on YouTube, man. I appreciate it so much, man. For real.
Go undercover in jail for 60 days to gather intel and improve conditions.
That first moment was completely overwhelming. I was absolutely shocked at how raucous these people were.
50 people have taken on this challenge.
What's going through these heads? We wanted to get a good idea of what the mental mindset is of real.
All right. Now that's out the way. Yo, Roman Reigns be hurt from Bronny's. Yeah, man, he do. I can see the fourth member of Seth Rollins' team helping him to retain. I can definitely possibly see in that as well too, because now it's going to be an even. Now it's even. Now, well. Now Seth Rollins has now Braun Breaker, LA Knight, CM Punk, LA Knight, CM Punk, Jey Uso, and Roman Reigns got the advantage now. Now there's 4 of them, and now there's only 3 of Seth and both of the Brons, not including Paul Heyman because he's not an active wrestler. So I feel like whoever that 4th person is definitely going to be a big advantage to Seth Rollins' Vision group that's coming up. But we'll see, man. We'll definitely see. I appreciate everyone, man. Definitely rocking with your boy. And tuning in, man, to the live, of course, man. Yo, we are live this Wednesday, man. This Wednesday, Commission Talk. We came back last week. Fallout from SummerSlam, a lot bit more. We talked about the ESPN WWE deal. If you haven't seen that episode, man, definitely check it out. It was streamed live on my guy Warren Marlowe's Buzzing with Marlowe podcast. So definitely check that out, man. But the 11:30 Talk Pro Wrestling is live this Wednesday, man, 5 p.m. Eastern. We talking all things wrestling, man. We got a lot to talk about. Karrion Kross no longer in the WWE. Some more, man, a whole lot more. So definitely tune in and hit the notification bell so you will be notified. And speaking of the notification bell, one last time before we head on out of here, man, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to follow the 11:30 podcast on all social media platforms, man. Like I said, hit the notification bell so you will be notified, man, when when I go live, so you could be tuning in, joining the conversation, man. But for now, man, yo, this has been a cool show, man. The match of the night, obviously the women, they stay killing it. The women stay killing it. Io Sky and Roxanne did their thing tonight. All the live reactions, of course, the highlights will be posted on the 11:30 podcast social media pages, man. Yo, we trying to grow on TikTok, man. So definitely follow the 11:30 podcast on TikTok at the 11:30 podcast. You'll see this logo right here. Logo all over the place. Logo. Up on this hand corner right there, so you'll see the logo. You see the logo, you see me. And also, man, follow the 11:30 podcast on Instagram or IG at the 11:30 podcast _. But for now, you guys, I see you guys Wednesday on Talk Pro Wrestling, wrapping it up for Friday Night SmackDown for the week. And yo, I hope everybody enjoy the rest of your week and have a good night. Yo, it's your man Dre, aka Dre on Wheels. Be easy, be smooth, give all the glory to God, man. Won't he do it? Yo, until next time, man, tell a friend, man. We out, man. Peace.